Alright, prop noise and how to fix it. You know, it goes by many different names. So I drained the fluid out here. You can see it draining right there. Many people think it's the shaft, but it really isn't. So what is it? You know, it's when the propeller's loose on there, and when you put it in gear, it rattles and knocks. What I found was that my propeller was only torqued to 40 foot-pounds, and it's supposed to be a 55, but I tightened it up to 60. And just to make sure, I drained out the fluid, or the lower unit oil, lower casing oil that was in there, and I'm just going to replace it. I wanted to check and see if there was any metal pieces in it, and if there was, then I know it's something further back in the unit here, but I don't have any. So I had to run up and get some grease, because as you see, I mean, they were pretty lax on all the grease. So basically, to stop it, you can check the torque on your prop. If your prop seems to bind in here, in this area right in here where this plastic piece is at, and if you have a painted prop, take your piece of sandpaper and knock some of that paint off. Usually the paint pulls on one side and it makes it kind of fit wrong. Plus it throws it out of balance too, so that might help some of you. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim this up a little bit. My wife's gonna kill me because I got a little bit on the ground. But that's what you'll find is the biggest part of the problem. If you notice here, there's no up and down play at all, and there's, you know, a little bit of play here, and there should be, you know, you can hear it. But when your prop is tight, it should pull out on this a little bit, because it's pulling, you're tightening it here and it's pushing against that bearing here. So it should put it where it's supposed to go. And if I spin it, there's no noise. So that should help some of you, instead of having to take it to the dealer and have it done. So I'm gonna clean the bearing off here. Now, it's always a good idea to clean the stuff off, and when you go to repack it, and check it for scoring and whatnot. If it's scoring, you got something else wrong. Wipe off this prop. I'll show you where to knock the paint off on the prop in a minute. Alright, so here on the prop, hope you can see that. This lower area right in here is where you want to knock the paint off all the way around, and a little bit on this back side. This is what rides against the plastic piece in here. And you can feel it to see if it's smooth or not. Like mine's not completely smooth, but it could be that the metal's out around too. You know, a little bit's not going to hurt you. So I know their spec is 55 foot-pounds, but 60 ain't gonna hurt nothing. And then just take you a little bit of that grease and put on the hub part. You don't need too much, just enough to kind of cover it some. Helps to keep it from wearing, since it is plastic and whatnot. Forgot the bearing. Put a little more grease on there. Put a little bit on the threads. Helps one torque it. There we go. Just wipe off all your excess all the way around. You put your little washer bit back on, line it up with the pins that are in there. That's basically it for putting your prop back on. I still got to put the lower oil in here, so I just wanted to show you that so you would see how to do that. That's basically it. I just wipe everything down. So I hope that helps some of you.